Shemai GTA fans, the Insurgent Pickup Custom is on special offer this week, so we're doing a bit of a review of it. It is my recommended vehicle of the week, but what you need to do is to make it your personal vehicle is put it in an MOC, and as seen, 200 grand will make that your own rather than a Pegasus vehicle. So not a bad price, even with the 200 grand on top, because it's 800 grand for the purchase. We're going to put all sorts of upgrades on this, as well as the performance upgrades, such as engines, etc. You can put some mines on, proximity mines, 99 grand bargain, you need to get those. And let's go on to the colours. Right, armour plating. For this, you have three options, and you can have light armour, medium, or heavy. If you select heavy, you can't shoot any weapons out of your windows, so that's not advised. Medium is probably the best in between, but you can't throw sticky bombs. But light armour plating, I think you can throw sticky bombs, so that's probably the one to go for sticky bomb throwers, but medium is one for those who aren't as confident with those. Camo wise, what you want is whatever you want, really. Here's all the options, they're all military like. I'm sure you can select them at your pleasure, but it's up to you entirely, of course, colour wise. Suspension, we can go competition if we want to speed things up a bit. So race transmission, but if you want a more of an off-road build, I'd go with the standard suspension. Machine gun, so you need to unlock this with your bunker, but 100 grand will get you a 50 cal machine gun, and I'll test that against a standard machine gun later on. We'll also test the mines and the overall performance as well once we get through this customization. What else do we need? It's pretty good off-road, I mentioned that, didn't I? But we probably want a bit of a daring colour, don't we? So what do we want for primary? Chrome? No, we don't want that. I've sped up the indecisiveness, and ultimately these are all the colours that you have available, and I've gone with red, of course I have. And it does the wheels as well. You can choose customised wheels, of course you can, but we're not doing it for this build because we're happy with what we've got. This is a great vehicle for escaping the Mark II oppressor. And here we have it. And who put that there? Come on, Rockstar. Okay, so first we're going to look at the differences between the armour plating, and then we're going to shoot some stuff. So this is medium armour. It allows you to access pistols but not stickies, and this is no armour whatsoever. Zero armour gives us sticky bombs. Both armours are pretty weak to gunshots. Haha. Press and hold the button to get in your vehicle, to get in the rear and get in the mounted turret. Okay, now we're going to shoot some stuff up. On the right hand side is the upgraded 50 cal minigun, and the standard gun is on the left. So the minigun has already blown up 3 to the 1, 4, 5, and it's still on 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, is that? To 3, 10. You get the idea. Basically you want to upgrade this gun. Even though the minigun has some spin up time, if you right click I think it is, then it's spinning up all the time for the person who's in the turret, but it is far superior to the standard gun. So you want to do that research in your bunker in order to unlock this gun, because you won't be able to get it straight away. I'm running out of targets with the upgraded gun at this point, and the other gun has hardly made its way around the first half of the car park. It's the fact we're starting on the police. This is devastating. We also, I think it helps to have a little bit of armour as well. The police are called off on the standard gun because I've not got the armour on. But the 50 cal can take on helicopters, it can take on anything. It's awesome, to be quite honest. So we're going to race the Custom in a drag race against the standard Insurgent left and the Night Shark on the right. The Night Shark takes a lead and will hold the lead throughout, followed by the closely the Pickup Custom, and dragging at the back is the standard Insurgent, which is the slowest vehicle of these three. And coming up to the end here, you can see the Night Shark wins by 20 seconds and a bit. 1 second slower is the Pickup Custom, and 3 seconds slower than that is the standard Insurgent. So there you go. The Night Shark faster at running away. Just a little piece on bulletproofing. So as you can see, the windows are not bulletproof. You can shoot through them quite easily with zero bulletproofing, but with medium armor you can still shoot through them just the same. But maximum armor, it has some closed off sections which are bulletproof, but you can still shoot through the windows. You just need a narrower angle, that's all. So it's not bulletproof. You can shoot people out of these things. So here's a fella that was coming at me in a standard car. I dumped a mine, there it is, and blew him up. That's how useful mines are. However, my chum demonstrates here how weak the medium level armour actually is. The best use of this vehicle is probably protection from Mark II griefers, as you can see here. I was winding this guy up I kept going back into the bunker and out again, but really it takes more than 20 missiles to blow it up. And unfortunately for this guy, the Mark II does not have 20 missiles, and you can just basically annoy them, and you can use it for blockade running to escape war zones and things like that. And look at this, I even put the guy down here quite easily. So yeah, I think this is why this vehicle is essential. So let's go find a war zone and try and use some sticky bombs out of this no armor option. And I think that's going to be the main question in this whole video, is how much armor you wang on this thing. So here's our target. They don't know they're a target yet, so I'm just throwing sticky bombs at them. Notice I'm rubbish at throwing sticky bombs. This is the old school way of doing the game. Nailed that sucker eventually, third time lucky. But you can survive in war zones for quite a good deal of time until you get shot out of the window, which will be inevitable. But it's unlikely that they'll actually blow up your vehicle. Because it has such a high degree of armour. It's really all about survival, this vehicle, and I think it's essential for it. So what would I recommend for you? Well, if you're no good with stickies, there's probably no reason to go for no armour. I probably would go for a medium level of armour, where at least you as a driver, you have access to a weapon. So medium armour is probably the best compromise. Gives you a little bit of protection, but as I've demonstrated, not a great deal. Also, this guy, look at this guy. I drop a mine on him, and I drop a sticky on him, and it's not going to protect you against modders, basically, if you're playing on PC. And they can shoot you from the back as well. So there are other vehicles that give you a bit more in protection, yes. And the Night Shark might be one of them. It gives you a little bit more protection, but at the again, it's still at the expense of losing your stickies. So I don't think it gives enough, really. Because if you put full armour on the Insurgent Pickup Custom, I reckon it probably gives the same level of protection as you have on the Night Shark, but you will lose any weapons except for your mines. But I think the mines are better than the machine gun on the old Night Shark. Although the Night Shark is a bit quicker, I think I prefer this vehicle overall. It's on discount this week. I'd say it's essential, and I would buy it if I was you, because it's just awesome. But if you've already got a Night Shark, more of a question whether you need to buy this vehicle. It might not be for you as well, because you might really enjoy your Night Shark. Some people do prefer the Night Shark to the Insurgent Pickup Custom. It's not an uncommon belief. So I'm not going to force my views down your throat, but it's just a bit more of an offensive weapon. As you saw, if you get somebody in that turret and you upgrade it to the max, it is a devastating weapon, significantly better than the Insurgent, not the Insurgent, yeah, the Insurgent, yes, and the Night Shark. So the Insurgent is a cheaper version of this at half price on discount this week. However, it's not as good. If you have the money, I'd still say get this, because it's much better, it's faster, it's got the mines, it's more of an offensive capability, it's more versatile. Yes, you can wang on maximum armour and make it better, more armoured than the Insurgent, because you don't have the same armour options on the Insurgent as you have on this. Okay, I think I've waffled enough, but all I'm saying is just buy this vehicle, armour it up the way you want to armour it up. But to me, it's an essential in the game, and if I've not argued that point well enough here, then you enjoy the Night Shark too much, or you just enjoy the Mark II Oppressor or other modes of transport, and that's not wrong either. You know, we're all here, it's all open. But give me your comments at the bottom. to tell me what your thoughts are on this vehicle, whether you're going to buy it after what I've just described, and also give me a like and a subscribe if this has been useful to you as well, because it's good to know. I like to know what I'm doing right, so that I know what's going well. Also, let me know what I can improve on as well, because that's really helpful. But overall, thank you very much for watching this video. Thanks for reaching 100 subscribers as well. Thank you very much for all you guys. But overall, have a most excellent day out there and be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes.